Welcome to Bible Reader Companion. We're taking our studies this week from the book of James, chapters 4 and 5, and we are going to look today at James chapter 4. We're going to read from James chapter 4, beginning in verse 13, and as usual, we're reading from the New King James Version. James chapter 4, beginning in verse 13. Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow, we will go to such and such a city, spend a year there, buy and sell, and make a profit. Whereas you do not know what will happen tomorrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanishes away. Instead, you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we shall live and do this or that. But now you boast in your arrogance, and all such boasting is evil. Therefore, to him who knows to do good and does not do it, to him it is sin. You know, one of the biggest challenges in life is thinking that we have the future. If this year has proven anything to us, it ought to prove to us that life is completely unpredictable. We have no idea what's coming next. Who could have foreseen the pandemic that changed our world, perhaps in some ways permanently? Who could have predicted the various riots and unrest that occurred in our nation in this year? Again, not something that anybody saw coming or that we might have predicted, and the impact that that has had, and the massive changes in so many different ways in our lives, in the way that we work, in the way that we shop, in the way that we do so many things. How many lives have been lost this year that nobody really expected because of this particular disease that has been sweeping the world? But you know, even without this pandemic, even without the coronavirus or COVID-19, life is so unpredictable. Several years ago, I realized that someone I'd known years ago had passed away. And it turned out he had died in a motorcycle accident on the way to work one morning. A deer ran out in front of him. You know, that's not the kind of thing anybody puts on their calendar. Well, tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up, get on my motorcycle, hit a deer, and die. We just don't plan those things. We plan as if we have forever. And what the writer of James is telling us is we can't live that way. We have to live understanding that our life is not guaranteed. We don't know how long we're going to be here, and the next thing you know, poof, it's gone. So as we prioritize in our life and as we think about what we're going to do, this is where he gets to verse 17. Therefore, to him who knows to do good and does not do it, to him it is sin. If we've got things in our life that we know need to be changed today, we need to change them. Don't wait till tomorrow. You know why? Because you may not have tomorrow to make those changes. Thank you for thinking on these things with us. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook for more content like this.